Have you addressed the stale apple thing already? DL Guiga, don't talk to me. You were recommending nectarines in the Peloton sub-community. So I went to the grocery store to buy fruit this weekend. I always had to buy a bunch of fruit for my daughter for her week at daycare. These nectarines, I don't blame it on you. I blame it on Daryl's Deals from Save on Foods. These nectarines, they were not sending their best. That's all I'm going to say, okay? A nectarine is supposed to not be hard, right? It's supposed to be relatively soft. I was in there. I was squeezing them all, trying to find ones that had like a little give, but then bounce back. They almost have the texture of like pears, man. You told me they were in season. You told me I couldn't go wrong. Draw a card after placing it. I'm going to eat them all. I'm just saying they don't hold a candle. If we're talking stone fruits, peaches and plums are going crazy right now. Pears, no offense, Joanna Newsom, not so much, okay? Brown paper bag for a couple days, they ripen up. Somebody should motherfucking tell Daryl from Save on Foods to do that shit in the stock room then, because I buy fruit because I want to eat it. I don't buy fruit so I can go down into my fucking cellar and oh, the nectarines that I bought 4 days ago, it's almost time to take them out of the bag. Do that shit at the store, man. You got food in your name. I bet he doesn't even buy green bananas. Well, you'd be wrong. I have a meta for buying bananas at the grocery store now. Because I eat so many bananas on the bike, I buy 2 bunches. 1 bunch fully green, 1 bunch I try to get half green, half yellow. Because I might be on like a 12 to 14 banana a week setup right now. Anyway, this is all a roundabout way of saying DL Guiga. I just don't think I fuck with nectarines as much as you. You were on point about the cherries, okay? Now, we'd independently been buying some cherries. Mostly when they're on sale, because they're the most expensive fruit that man has ever created. But the cherries go crazy. You're really ragging on me for apples. You were saying, why are you buying apples in the summertime? They harvest them in the fall. I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't really care when apples are at their best. They're good enough right now. As long as you're self-selecting the best apples you can find in the grocery store, you got nothing to worry about, brother. Trust me, the apples are doing great right now. You pick up a Jazz apple, you pick up an Envy, you pick up a Cosmic Crisp, you give it a little squeeze. If it says, you put it in your bag. He failed the agriculture class. Me when the fruit isn't supposed to taste good, but it actually tastes awesome? This can't be. What are you talking about, man? I'm telling you. You know what the problem is? You don't respect apples. Are apples at their best in July? No. But apples fucking go crazy. They're very consistent, like, throughout the year. Nectarines are good for like 2 days out of the entire calendar. So yeah, maybe they're peaking right now, but if you send the message by carrier pigeon, by the time I receive it, all those motherfuckers are either going to be hard as a billiard ball or soft as a fucking cotton candy. So fuck you, man. The anti-apple brigade they're out in full effect right now. The North American mind can't understand seasonal fruit. DL Guiga, I can understand seasonal fruit. I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you. The apples are tasting good right now. I don't know what else to say, man. Maybe they're not supposed to be as good as they are right now, but they are, man. I'm telling you, those apples they're hitting the damn spot. You're not going to get me to stop buying apples. I mix up the fruit week to week, but I would say every time I go to the grocery store, I pick up 6 to 8 apples. You can stop buying pears. Yeah, pears are over. Honestly, I think like the cruelest thing we could do is keep trying pears, hoping they're going to get better when they don't get better. Pears are done. It would be merciful to just let them fade out, finally, as they've been trying to do for years. This probably isn't true, but I feel like it's true. If someone tells me that they like pears, my immediate assumption is that they stopped eating fruit when their parents stopped packing their lunch for them in the 4th grade. Now, that might not be true, but there was a time, if you asked me like 15 years ago, if you were like, what's your favorite fruit? Pears would have been in the top 5. Now, what's the caveat there? My ass was eating Doritos. I was not eating plants, okay? I was remembering eating beautiful canned Bartlett pears that are soaked in syrup and being like, these are the greatest fruit on the planet. How do you feel about berries? I honestly feel like berries are like, to put it in DL Guiga terms, I think they're overbought right now. I think the blueberry, and we have a lot of blueberries. We have some strawberries right now, but I feel like blueberries and strawberries overbought and overrated. Blackberries, underbought, underrated. Raspberries, underbought, underrated. The best berries are the least popular berries right now. Raspberries are good, but no, better than strawberries. You're crazy. I'm telling you, strawberries are like... This is where DL Guiga, I think, is on the right track. Strawberries in season, delicious. Strawberries outside of season, you're just buying them because you like the idea of strawberries. They're not apples. Apples are good year-round. You can slot them. They can bat anywhere from number 1 to number 9, okay? They can clean up for you if you need it. They can play shortstop or third base. Strawberries, you know, they're a closer. 1 inning a game, they come in and they're lights out. If you start playing your closer in inning 4, you're buying strawberries in like December or something like that, you're fucked. You should be buying oranges in December. Blueberries good every day. I don't know, like I don't want to be a hater. We have them all the time because they're an easy fruit to give to our daughter, but again, I thought I liked them, but I don't like them as much as I thought I liked them now that I'm eating them like crazy. I mean, people are asking me for the best fruit. You're not going to like it, man. I think apples are one of the most underrated fruits on the planet. I think because they're so ubiquitous, we falsely consider them like mid, but they're not mid. They're amazing. Dear God. I don't know what you want me to say. They're great, man. I can flip it around on you if you want. I can do some ad hominem attacks. I think your ass is eating some shit apples. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Illinois, Sufjan Stevens, but everybody in BC seems to be pogging up over these apples. And they're never like, oh, apples, oh, apples. Everyone's like, apples! Yes, man! I mean, maybe it doesn't taste as good as a deep dish pizza from Portillo's, but I mean, we're just out here trying to survive, brother. Don't take it out on us. Why does he make it so easy to make fun of Vancouverites? Why? Because I, like, respect apples as one of God's greatest creations. I mean, honestly, I thought better of you, DL Guiga, because you have a kid now. You're supposed to live your own internal truth, not worry about, like, flexing to the youth that you love a cool fruit. Like, trying to have a swaggier favorite fruit than your friend is like the dominion of someone who's 23 years old. You got like a 6-month-old child, man. Plus, again, don't start with me, and this is not DL Guiga, this is chat. If you motherfuckers are eating Macintosh, Red Delicious, Yellow Delicious, Granny Smith, fuck off, okay? We're talking the new wave 2010 era apples. Honeycrisp is your beginner good apple. Then you get into the envies, the cosmic crisps, okay? Maybe a jazz apple. I'm not talking about the little Walmart apples that it's like the size of a fucking nothing, okay? And it comes in the Walmart bag, and if you have a good enough grip strength, you can crush the apple in your offhand. I'm talking about some real motherfucking two-hander apples, okay? Macintosh, the best apple? Okay, welcome back, Steve Jobs. You've lost you're literally a time traveler from the Great Depression. Macintosh, best apple? What are you talking about? Granny Smiths are the GOAT? No wonder you fuckers hate apples, man. You're not eating the best that they sent. You're eating some shit apples, man. If you like them, that's fine. But like, there's room to grow. It's actually like someone telling you like, oh, I love music. My favorite band is Train. And you're like, you haven't even gotten into this shit yet, man. That's just, I was going to say it's a starter band, which is like so rude, but the Jack Black from High Fidelity of apples. Real fucking pussy. What's next? Red Delicious? A Golden Delicious? Real fucking pussy, Rob. That would be, dude, High Fidelity, but Jack Black, John Cusack, and Todd Luizzo work at a grocery store. Top 5 fruits to eat on a summer day. Let me start. Number 1, watermelon. Number 2, pre-cut cantaloupe. Number 3, Dried mango slices. Ooh, dried, Rob. Didn't expect you to throw a monkey wrench into it. Todd Luizo. I like apples. I bet you like apples, motherfucker. Let me guess. Granny Smith? You ever see High Fidelity? If not, that doesn't really make sense, but... No? It's pretty good. I would recommend seeing it. I gave it a 3.5, I think, on Letterboxd. Holy, it's actually a good top 3. I love melons. Hilarious. I mean, yeah, who doesn't? That shit got water in it? You mean, like, complimentary, right? That shit complimentary? Melons underbought for sure. Took my bike to the lake. Brought my shovel, brought my rake. Took my boy to the swing. Let him swing, let them ring. Bought my friends Italian beef. Make them fart and make them queef. Abraham Lincoln was governor here. Only a steel man can be enough. You know what I'm talking about? Sufjan Stevens?